Hello dear viewers and welcome to our Cell Times. While increasing population growth, industrialization, limited fossil fuel resources and growing dependence on technology bring the need for more reliable, sustainable and environmentally friendly energy sources to the forefront, energy production remains one of the greatest challenges of the modern world. Hence, research on alternative energy sources has gained momentum. In this context, nuclear fusion energy has attracted the attention of scientists and engineers with its potential to offer a theoretically unlimited energy source. Nuclear fusion is a nuclear reaction used by the sun and other stars to generate energy. During nuclear fission, two light atomic nuclei fuse to form a heavier nucleus, releasing large amounts of energy. Producing energy through controlled nuclear fission reactions on Earth could provide access to a clean, safe, and virtually unlimited source of energy. However, achieving this process stably and sustainably has been a long-standing challenge for scientists due to the difficulties of maintaining high temperature and pressure conditions. This year, the progress made in making controlled fission reactions sustainable in experimental reactors led to a major breakthrough. In the past years, the National Ignition Facility in the United States has demonstrated through experiments called ignition that fission reactions occurring in laser-assisted fuel capsules can theoretically produce more energy than the energy expended. By 2025, research teams reported that the plasma could remain stable in the reactor environment for longer periods, and the energy output was approaching levels that could offset the total expenditure of the system. This development is considered a promising step towards the commercialization of fission energy. Simultaneously, on February 12, 2025, the West reactor operating in France set a world record by sustaining plasma at 50 million degrees Celsius for 22 minutes and 17 seconds. While this record demonstrates the critical success achieved in terms of keeping the plasma stable, it is considered a fundamental reference point in the design of commercial fission reactors in the future. China, with its East reactor dubbed the Artificial Sun, updated its own record by achieving a stable and controlled plasma cycle of 1066 seconds on January 20, 2025. This achievement was widely hailed in the scientific community as an important step in the commercialization of fission energy. International cooperation is also accelerating developments in the field of nuclear fission. The ITER project is one of the largest fusion projects being carried out at a huge international research facility in France, with contributors from 35 countries. While the project is scheduled to be completed in 2025, the ITER tokamak can generate at least 10 times the energy needed to heat the plasma. This means that the data obtained during the experimental phase will form the basis for the development of commercial reactors in the future. Contributions from the private sector and academia are also an important part of this process. Companies such as Commonwealth Fusion Systems are working on superconducting magnet technologies and compact fission reactors, focusing on developing smaller scale and economically viable solutions. Such initiatives could make fission energy one of the game-changing technologies for energy production in the future. This would reduce the environmental damage caused by fossil fuels while enabling access to virtually unlimited energy resources. The advantages of fission energy include very low nuclear waste generation, no carbon emissions from energy production, and reliance on abundant fuel sources. However, the development of commercial fission reactors still requires overcoming technical and economic challenges, including engineering problems such as keeping the plasma inside the reactor stable, minimizing heat losses, and making reactor components resistant to extreme conditions. Currently, experimental data show that the basic principles of controlled fission are as applicable in practice as they are in theory. Although commercial-scale fission reactor has not yet been commissioned, experimental results indicate that this technology could revolutionize the energy sector in the future. These developments are exciting for the energy sector and raise hopes for a future of clean, secure, and virtually limitless energy production. This is the end of our video. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing, and as always, it was Cell Times.